think we're live, Brooklyn.
I think we're live. The
We're live?
yellow notification.
That little notification.
Oh my God, we're live! It's 12:02 p.m. Atlantic, or it's 12:02 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time.
Is that the time zone you're in?
Did you hold on, Ted? Did you name the episode "The Existential Dread of Naming the Aftershow"? Because
Yes, I did.
That's
yes,
brilliant.
I did. Because last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever we did it last, I was like, "It's another episode of the Aftershow." I don't know what to call it. So tonight, I was like, "The Existential Dread of having to name the Aftershow."
I love it.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Well, hi guys. It's Aftershow. We back. I guess more like I back. I'm not in the camper like last week where I played a game while on a laptop.
Was that last week or was that 2 weeks ago?
That was last week, dude. That was last week.
God, that was a long week.
Was a long week.
Holy shit.
How was everyone's week, by the way? I feel like we don't talk enough about regular life on this show.
How was it? All right, Tim, you go first.
I edited a lot of matches.
And I love you for it.
Not well, but well enough to make them get out. What else did I do? Watched a lot of movies. And, I went to Six Flags with Robert and Maggie yesterday. That was fun. That was a good time had by all. Yeah, it was a chill week, but it was a long week. Oh, I follow up from Multiplex Loves Movies last week. We saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I met the guy who played Bruce Lee, Mike Moe.
Nice.
Got him. He signed a poster for the movie for all the managers at the theater I work at, and that was pretty cool. Got a picture with him, so that was pretty dope.
So Mike Moe was just like, "Yo, I'm in Madison, Wisconsin" at the time this movie comes out.
No, he set up an event to come and watch the movie at the theater. So he bought like 250 tickets and invited like his closest friends and family and stuff.
Is he from Wisconsin?
Yeah, I think so. I would imagine so. I mean,
because that was like that's like a weird place to just be like, "Hey, all my friends and family, Madison, Wisconsin is where the hangout is."
Well, I mean, it's the capital, so I guess if you're like from Wisconsin, like, and this is where you want to be, like, cool. So, but yeah, no, it was dope. He was honestly like, I haven't met a ton of like famous people, but he was genuinely a super, super nice dude. I had nothing but a great experience with him. So yeah, it was dope. So that was my week.
I just checked just for fact check. He is from St. Paul, Minnesota.
That's where he grew up, or that's where he lives? That's
where he grew up. I don't know where he currently lives, but he's like from this area. So it's
that's cool. So he's in our area. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
he's from our neck of the woods, so it makes sense at least. Brooklyn,
how was your week?
My week was really busy, to the surprise of absolutely nobody. It's been warm. Like everybody talks about like, oh yeah, it's a great day. It's like 28 degrees would be like 90s ish, like high 80s, like low 90s, for you guys. But like everyone's like, oh yeah, it's such a great day, and then it's like, well, we're on an island, so we're surrounded by water, so which means it gets really humid here really quickly. On top of working in a kitchen, and then you just add 10 degrees onto that. So for instance, today. Today was the first day of the year where we had a heat warning. So it was 28 degrees with the humid X of making it feel like 35.
Is it 28 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Celsius.
And what is I can't do math. What is that in Fahrenheit?
It's high 90s.
I'm looking it up. 28 Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Well, do 35.
82 degrees.
So do 35 because it felt like 35.
All right, so 30. Well, let's look. I can't do math. So 35 Celsius to Fahrenheit would be 95 degrees.
Yeah. So
that's about how hot it's been in Wisconsin too. So that sucks that you're in a kitchen on top of that.
So like we have like two fryers going that are blanching fries. Then we have a grill going for doing like burgers and stuff.
We're not talking about food. We're talking about his job. We're talking about how hot it was in the kitchen. We're not talking about food.
I sweat like a whore in a confessional. at work. Like,
okay, we're not talking about food.
Well, no, the reason I jumped on is because someone is complaining about the heat, and you're in Canada. Shut your face, okay? Like, literally. Like, yes, guess what? From the months of, like, May till August, you need to powder your balls because guess what? It's a little hot outside. Okay,
Fucking
man,
same.
it's so hot in this air conditioned office, man. Oh man, it's just a rough time sitting in this.
I do not work in an air conditioned office.
Sorry, I'm not talking to Tim. I'm talking to Cody, where he's probably in some air conditioned retail store where the heat isn't really the biggest thing there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I put your application in at your job that you apparently fucking ate. Sorry. No, I didn't. So
Wait.
You chose that life. So sweat your balls off in your own kitchen because you chose to work there, buddy. That's how the real world works.
Tim, did you see my message in the chat?
About Mike Mo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll fill in the rest of the world that doesn't know that we're talking about Mike Mo still in the chat. He actually lives in Madison, Wisconsin, and owns a martial arts studio there.
So yeah, that makes more complete sense why he went to my theater.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Koho, why did you message me what you messaged me?
Oh, because I am looking for assistance in a debate that I'm doing next week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Koho.
I also talked to Tim about it. So, like, I want my peeps to help me get ready.
Question. So,
yeah.
We're this giant community, right? And
yeah.
We all...
You could say that.
We know each other. And can we talk for a second how the dumbest poll in this community's history came out today on who's the best battleground champion? Literally, the players I have played are better than the list of champions that were listed below me. Like, it was not even... None of them even defended their title once. How do they even get a... Like, I was like, Subrath, you really wasted your time this morning with putting a post. Yes, it's about myself, and I appreciate that, but I don't need the pat on the back because the record speaks for itself.
It was good to see that we were also leading the poll for match of the year.
I voted for you.
Well, yeah, that's an obvious.
Yeah,
it's in Brooklyn, and Boatman fluffed your testicles a little bit in it, but I still respect it. It's true. Ooh.
What?
Sorry, I just read Koho's message. Oh, good luck with that one.
With which one?
Battle. That one's gonna be a battle.
Oh! I thought you meant like my picks were bad. I'm like, my picks aren't bad.
Oh, I don't know what did you put your picks?
I put my picks at the bottom.
All right, Cody, you ready for this?
Sup, dog?
In the chat, Nico Suave Regole said, "Whatever the opposite of a Walmart greeter is, that's the perfect job for Cody." What does that even mean?
The person that stands outside of Walmart.
I imagine it's David Spade in the like when he's like the flight attendant, where it's like bye. All right, thanks for traveling with us.
I'm not a big fan of this comedian, but I'm guessing it's like Jeff Dunham with "Welcome to Walmart, get your shit and get out." Like I think that would be my job. Like,
got it.
And I don't. That's a really interesting. What's the perfect job for Nico?
Also, on the other side of things, Andrew Barr is in the chat, Koho, and he is listening to everything you're saying.
Oh no, that's why you're talking in code and not saying shit.
Let's actually. This is an interesting idea though that I like that Cody brought up. What would be your perfect job? What would be your ideal situation?
Oh, baseball broadcaster, hands down.
Like the one job in life that would be like the thing that would be you'd be best at.
Absolutely.
Oh man, like not like dream job, like just a thing that you think you could do really well.
Oh my gosh,
I don't know.
Not a dream job.
Okay.
Because my dream job's been set in stone for the last like 10 years.
Porn star.
Yeah, baby.
No, not porn star. Food porn star.
Oh. Got the mashed potato. Got it. Cool.
No.
I actually don't know.
So now, mind you, this sort of breaks after show rules because this does mean that we have to talk about food. So I will ask permission, Mr. Newberry. Can we talk about my dream job? Which then I guess we're not talking about my dream job.
Oh, is it a food critic?
It's actually to run my own food truck.
Okay. Oh, that'd be like Jon Favreau and Schiff.
No, see, there's a difference. There's a difference, Brooklyn. When you say, can we talk about food? If you say, hey, I want to be a person that runs a food truck, that's fine. If you go, I want to run a food truck where we have like the best seasoned beef ever and it's on the truck and we lay it like a nice little piece of cheese on blah, blah, blah. I don't care.
But see, the thing is, like,
you're a food truck. Cool.
Oh, so you want to hear my concept?
No. Gosh, no.
In other news,
stoned.
I would probably want to be like a touring artist,
like a rapper.
We said
not
no
necessarily a rapper because rap is
no dream job. We said what you'd be best at.
Oh.
Not necessarily a dream job, but a goal that I've had since joining this community. For the first time ever, for the first time in the Goodwill, I got paid to do trivia. Yeah, got to host trivia. What was that?
Where's my cut?
Bitch better have my money.
By the time it converts to American, it's not even worth it. Like you would end up owing me money.
So Malcolm wants to know what we think his perfect job would be.
Walmart greeter. he's a nice guy. He's so nice. I would want to come into Walmart if Malcolm's the guy there that's like, hi, welcome to Walmart. I'd be like, no. Cool.
Can we have a real discussion here on the thing? I always thought certain people were the biggest trolls in this community. Can we all agree it's Malcolm?
Yeah.
It is.
Yes. 100%.
Like if you post anything, you could post, man, the sky is really blue today. I'm pretty sure Malcolm would comment on it that it's a mix of blue and green. And be like, okay, well, I just mean it's blue. I know, I'm just being a smartass. Like, no, you don't need to comment on the sky is blue because the sky is blue. Ultimate heel. He is passing Boatman with ultimate heel.
But does the question has been posed in the chat? Does New Zealand even have Walmart?
No, New Zealand has a Hobbit.
I think that's what Google's for. Let's check the Googles.
I forget who it was, but it was so funny when fucking Nazario was like commented on Brian's post about everybody getting whiteboards. Go to Walmart, they're like $3, and Nazario was like, "There's no Walmart in my country, so please pay for my airfare and my travel and everything for me to come to America to buy a whiteboard so I can use it."
Sean, to answer your question,
do they have Kmart?
The big K.
Kmart doesn't exist anymore in Canada. We used to have one.
I feel like the last one in the world just closed, and it was in Grand Forks, North Dakota.
There was literally Kmart in my last town that we drove by for 5 years, never stepped foot in once, and it finally closed down. And I was like, oh man, I never got to step foot in that store.
I think I went into the Kmart in my town a total of 7 times over 19 years.
I was like, oh, the blue light specials. And I was like, I don't need to go see it. I'll just pass.
Sean, to answer your question, I would love to see I'd love to see you as a line cook. I think you have the drive and the passion and like the work ethic to do really well on the line. But I'm sure you've had some experience.
I would like
Malcolm
to be
also
a trash talker.
I think Sean could actually be like a dope studio guitarist. Like if he was close enough to like Grand Forks, I'd be like, hey, you want to play guitar for the next song that I'm doing?
I would like Sean to. I think I would like Sean to be like a host of something, like a color commentary, because I think he has.
Agreed. He
has the subtle voice that doesn't make you sound like a total douchebag when you're talking. Like I think you have something really good at talking about, but like enough that he could add something to it and not run on tangents. That's really interesting.
Malcolm says they do have Kmart.
That's
Hey, Malcolm, you just made me less likely to go to New Zealand.
Is New Zealand like 17 years behind us and like they just got Kmart?
Well, they just opened a Spencer's and they're hoping Hot Topic. They're hoping it does well.
I love it.
So would I be like the odd person out here if I asked, do you guys want to meet if I say Zellers?
Do I want to what?
Did he just have a stroke on
What did you say?
What did you just say?
I don't know.
Okay.
You were like, am I the only one? You understand what I mean, guys? Like flipping Mushmouth from Fat Albert just showed up on screen. Know what I mean?
I need to clip out the sound effect of what Cody just did, and whenever someone in the chat is being annoying in the other chat,
he literally just
down.
Like I as soon as he started talking, like I don't normally look at the squares at the bottom, but I shot to it to make sure he wasn't passing out, so I could get in contact with somebody because I thought he had a stroke. So, once more, PEI, can you tell us what you said?
Before you say it, Brooklyn, I've just got to tell a story about you. I was editing a match today, and you were co-hosting it, and you're like, okay, question number 2 is going to be in Marvel, and then you go, hang on 1 second, and you muted your camera and started sneezing. I was seriously laughing for like 10 minutes.
Oh my god!
Because you were just sneezing, and it was a match. I don't want to say who was in the match because I don't want to give it away. But
the brawler.
One of the people on the match was just like, "Oh my god, is he okay?" And then you came back and you're like, when I sneeze 12 times."
I wish you would have left that in though. That would have.
I still have it. I
would have left it in if you had the sound of him sneezing. Otherwise, it's just a weird image of him going like.
Oh, it was very funny.
I remember. It was like a year into the community, like probably 3 months ago. I've been on numerous calls with Brooklyn. We spent hours on it. Never heard it once. I heard it, and I thought like a million ducks entered the room and through my headphone. I was terrified. And he's like, "What? You never heard that?" I was like, "No, Brooklyn." You're like, "Oh, well, you were the last one, probably." I was like, "Okay."
Oh my god. Okay, anyway, what were you gonna say?
Stroke. What did you say?
Well, no, I'll let you guys get it.
It's all out. We're done.
It's out. You're good.
Okay. Well, to address the sneezing thing, I've done that my entire life. Like my record is 20. I first hit it in college, and then I hit it most recently in May.
Head?
What?
Did a piece of your brain exit through your nose?
Like, I don't know, but recently, the last 6 months or so, I'd say, if I hit above 12, I'll start to get lightheaded.
Imagine.
I'm genuinely surprised that I've yet to pass out.
Your brain is probably like an ex-football player. You just went through so many concussions done by yourself. Just
oh
my god!
Like I'm worried for you. You need to start wearing a helmet or something.
I mean, I get the helmet, but it's these damn water wings. I don't know. I have to wear them.
Could you imagine?
Oh my god!
Helmet on your head? Like, what's that for? Oh, I sneeze a lot. Okay, cool, bro.
Anyway, what else were you gonna say?
So before Cody thought I was having a stroke, because I guess I was showing the signs of whatever the signs are for a stroke. I was asking if you guys had stores in the States called Zellers.
I've never heard of Zellers, no.
Okay, so Zellers was what Kmart turned into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of
that. So then we had Target for a little bit. Target's
the number one here for me.
Target is literally the greatest place on earth. Maggie and I could go there.
Target lasted for about 2 years here.
We could go to a Target on a Sunday morning and just get lost and spend the whole day there. It's fantastic.
Could you please say it correctly? It's Target.
Target.
Target is great to be a customer for. Don't work for Target.
Did you work for Target?
That was my first job. Was working for Target. It was the worst first job.
Why was it so bad?
Like
because like it's okay.
Dude, we're never gonna get them as a sponsor of this show. Like,
No,
who cares?
no, it's just like I was never called by a name. I was called by a number. Like,
fucking
really
yikes!
It was really weird, and I worked there for about 6 months.
Don't tell that to Lucas Schilbach.
Hey, 47, get over here.
Guys, can you just picture? And this may come
it was either
really,
you or my employee number.
This may come off really rude, but what's new with me? Don't you just picture Koho like being at the front of the counter or something, like that nice guy behind the counter that would be there to greet you when you walk into a Target, or like that's what I would picture.
See, but Target doesn't have a greeter. I have to serve the greeter role. I literally still have my routine burned into my brain for when someone walks into my aisle. It's the hi, it was like not really burned in my brain anymore.
Yeah, very good.
Not really burned in my brain anymore. It's been 3 years. But it was something along. It would be something along the lines of, "Hi, did you find everything you were looking for today? Can I help you find anything else?" And then I do like the scan, and I perfected this method of scanning items faster than the other employees, so I could get people through the lines. And it was like 5 o'clock.
So what you're telling me was you were like Dane Cook in Employee of the Month.
I've never seen Employee of the Month, so that is lost on me.
Dare you?
That's lost on me.
Gosh, that movie. Oh,
that movie's so fucking funny. I'm sorry. I love that movie.
But I quit after about 6 months, and then I worked for my school for the next 6, and then I worked at a family fun center.
Is this just weird that we're on this call and like Boatman's not here and like some other people? It's just, it seems low tonight.
Yeah, it feels weird. Boatman's not here to annoy us.
Boatman isn't here. Robert isn't here.
Robert's not usually here though. Kane's not here.
Robert's here from time to time.
Sometimes.
Robert's here more often than Jim is.
By the way,
true, but
Koho, I'm telling you to go with the first one of the songs you gave me.
Okay, the very first one.
Oh,
was that the same one that I said?
Probably. Maybe.
Interesting. All right. Well,
that's the show. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, everyone. We need to get out of here so Bar can't hear what my picks are. No, okay. But
should we play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon? A Swedish Chef? Like what was that?
Kind of. No. All I thought of was the fucking meme of this. Like it's like the girl with like the braces teeth, whatever. It's like Burgerd. I just tried to pronounce.
Yep. Do you have any games?
Hold on. Before we play a game, did everyone watch Live today? Collider Live?
No.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Cody, did you watch it?
No, I just
Okay. Never mind. There's a bit that they look up a video from about 9 years ago, and it's hilarious. It's called Fart Potato.
Well, I'm sure I will watch it tomorrow.
You guys will love it when you watch Live.
That sounds like a video I need to watch after show to get.
I get what you mean.
We all get what you mean.
All right,
that's gonna be a yikes for me, dog.
Yikes! All right, you guys want to play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
So, we'll let Cody start.
Which? What?
We'll let Cody start. Cody will go to me, and then I will go to Tim, and Tim will go to Kaleb.
Fuck.
Cody always complains if I give him like a super tough opponent.
It's normally when Boatman's here.
Okay.
I don't want to. At least there's no Boatman here to be like, I'm gonna give you this really nice guy from the Third Man.
I'm gonna give you this from.
You don't need no Fred Astaire. Fred Astaire's the best. How do you not know?
As far as you humanly can.
He was in The Strangers on a Train.
Guys, it was Magnolia.
Oh my god.
Fuck off.
I hate myself now.
All right, who's starting?
It's Cody.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go with where do I want to go first? I'll go Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon was in The Departed.
The Departed.
With Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin was in Cat in the Hat.
For the love of
yes, he was.
Holy.
He was in Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers.
Gross.
Oh God.
I feel dirty after hearing you say that.
Mike Myers was in. Let's go.
Little indie film called Go Fuck Yourself.
Exactly. Here
Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me.
Which was on worst blockbusters
With
of all time last year.
Seth Green was in that movie, right? Let's go with Seth Green.
Cool.
Yeah. 7.
Wait, it was actually on the. Oh, well.
It was on the list.
Seth Green was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. With.
Be nice.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Dave Bautista.
Fuck you. So we're doing franchise. Well, that's fine. Dave Bautista was in Avengers Infinity War. With Bradley Cooper.
Cool.
Bradley Cooper was in
an overrated Star Wars Born.
overrated song. Still haven't seen the movie.
I've seen the song's overrated if you haven't seen the movie.
Shut the fuck up. Bradley Cooper was in Aloha.
Oh, Jesus.
Emma Stone.
Bro.
You are 2 for 2 with awful movies.
That movie sucks.
I love how they're all Hawaiian in that movie.
Emma Stone was in. Let's go with Zombieland with Abigail Breslin.
Sexy. Abigail Breslin was in Little Miss Sunshine with.
Did you say sexy?
No, sexy because he said Zombieland. Because I thought he was going to go.
I think you were
somewhere
talking about
way
Abigail
bad.
Breslin as a small
It's
child.
just in.
No,
Caleb Koho believes that childhood Abigail Breslin is sexy.
No, I said sexy because you said Zombieland. I thought you were about to dick punch you or something I've never heard of.
Sure.
I was. Abigail Breslin was in Little Miss Sunshine with Alan Arkin.
Alan Arkin was in Going in Style.
Yeah, baby.
That's a good movie.
One of my favorite movies of that year because I had no expectations. With Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael
Why
Caine.
don't you, master?
Oh, it's Master White.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Michael Caine was in The Dark Knight.
You did right.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Maggie Gyllenhaal was in Donnie Darko with Jake Gyllenhaal.
And Jake Gyllenhaal was in Nightcrawler with Rene Russo.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
I
terrible at
thought
this.
you were thinking.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't even hear you.
I said Jake Gyllenhaal was in Nightcrawler with Rene Russo.
Oh, Rene Russo.
Maybe it was Cody that was having a stroke. He just blacked out for a solid
Good.
15 seconds.
I should have just not paid attention to Rene Russo. I know the name. I probably know a movie. You're an asshole. Rene Russo. No, I ain't got it.
On the bus stop.
You don't have any?
Dark World, Thor. She's Thor's mom.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Well,
Which means I get to start fresh.
I was
Yes.
just drawing a blank. So
Very good.
And I will continue my trend of bad movies. And I will say that Pierce Brosnan was in Die Another Day with Halle Berry.
I don't think that's considered terrible.
It's not terror. It's actually
it's widely considered the worst Bond movie. I enjoy it personally, but
not the worst Bond movie. There's a lot of Roger Moores that are worse.
Quantum of Solace does exist.
Quantum of Solace is awful.
It's up there though.
Okay. Well, let's put it up the chat. Is Die Another Day the worst Bond movie?
It's the worst Pierce Brosnan. Easy. It's top 10 worst. But.
Halle Berry was in Monsters Ball with Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton was in...
I'm
going to go with... Billy Bob Thornton was in The Judge with Robert Duvall.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
The Judge is real good.
I saw it in the theater, and I haven't seen it since. So.
Oh, it's real good. I like it.
Robert Duvall was in The Godfather with my favorite performance in that movie, James Caan.
Oh, you motherfucker. I don't know if I can name another James Caan movie.
Oh, I have one already. Ooh. I have two already.
Okay. James Caan was in...
No, you're thinking of James Caan, not Robert De Niro. I know your face screams De Niro, but I need you to figure out.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's the dad enough. He's Buddy the Elf's real dad enough.
He's also in Misery.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nope. Didn't get it.
No, it's down to Kill, but Kill gets there first.
Hey, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad. I love Elf.
Of course you do, you tween.
I hate Elf, honestly.
Child.
God.
Let's go with Jesse Eisenberg was in The Social Network with Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake was in Time with Amanda Seyfried.
Nice. All right, where are we gonna go with Amanda Seyfried? Amanda Seyfried was in...
I have one, I have two, I have maybe...
Oh, no one cares.
It's called a tactic. I'm trying to get into their head.
It's called being a douche nugget.
It's actually douche nugget.
You don't know who Amanda
I know who she is. It's my problem is I'm trying to think of other things that I know her from.
How about you just say one and put us out of this misery?
What?
How about you just pick one that you've already thought of? And
I haven't thought of any yet.
What do you mean? You just said you know what movies she's in.
I know I know who she is. I don't know if I can think of another movie she's in. That's my issue.
Oh, can I help him? Can I just give him a number?
You can give me one. No, totally can. We've totally done that before.
We haven't done it this match. We haven't not done it this match.
If you want to, you can.
You did not do it for me or Tim, so no. He didn't help you out, and he knew Elf.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck you.
True. I'm sorry.
And this is a lot easier than flipping James Caan.
All right, Amanda Seyfried. Fuck.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm blanking. I don't know. 1.
Mamma Mia.
Oh, damn it.
Mean Girls. Dear John.
Yeah.
Les Mis.
Fuck. I know the name. I know the face. I just couldn't think of anything else. Shit.
Huh. Well then.
Brooklyn won? What the hell?
Yeah, this is gross. Go again. Let's go again. We can't let that happen.
I was about to say, we should probably go one more
We should probably go again. We can't let that happen again.
All right, so we'll reverse the order this time. I will ask Cody. Cody will ask Caleb. Caleb will ask Tim. Tim will ask me. So I'll start. I'll give it to Cody. I'll give you a real nice, easy one. Leslie Nielsen was in Scary Movie 3 with Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart was in The Wedding Ringer with Kaylee Koklo?
Yeah, underrated movie, by the way.
Is she in anything else? Is she in another movie?
Sure.
I don't know.
Someone fact check that because I don't know.
I think she is.
I'm gonna look right now.
Fact check.
I'm looking. She's in those commercials with fucking
William Shatner.
She's in what?
She's in a bunch of like commercials with William Shatner for like.
Oh, I thought you just picked, so she hasn't been in any other like theatrical movies.
I'm looking right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know if you gave me an answer.
Can he not come to Madison? He's annoying me.
Yes, there is a couple notable ones.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go.
Kind of like the
one that has come out in the last 3 years.
That helps.
That's also a comedy.
Shh.
Last 3 years, that's also a comedy. Okay. That's big.
And I will give you another hint, but if you get it, you have to help me. She's a voice in this movie. She's not in there. She's like, you don't physically see her.
You know, okay, she's just a voice in a comedy from the last years. How about you give me this one and I'll give you a free pass on the next one? Like, I will save you.
No alliances in 6 Degrees.
He's not guaranteed to know it.
I promise you that I will help you to the best of my ability on the next one.
All right, okay, fine. She's in Why Him.
Okay, thank you. Kaleb Koho is in Why Him with Bryan Cranston.
Okay.
Such a bitch.
Bryan Cranston is in Godzilla with Ken Watanabe.
Let them fight.
Cody.
No, it's Brooklyn because I'm Brooklyn has Cody.
Right. Hey, Cody, I want to help you with this one and I'll help you on the next one? Since we're forming alliances here?
Your likelihood of knowing it is unlikely.
There's a big one you could give him here.
I'm just trying to remember the film. I'm trying to remember what the Let Them Fight part was from.
That's
I can
Let
see
Them Fight is from Godzilla.
Yeah, Let Them Fight is from Godzilla.
Okay.
Do you really want
to know? Fandom, it's not a Fandom movie.
Oh, you.
I can't. I see this. I see the chat. I see one in the chat, and I can't.
Inception.
Ken Watanabe was in Inception.
That's true.
With Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Okay, not the nicest thing to me, but Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in Looper with Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis was in Pulp Fiction with Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman was in Batman and Robin.
Beautiful.
With should I fuck him, Koho, or should I
fuck him viciously?
Actually, I don't know if he'll know. Uma Thurman was in Batman and Robin with Chris O'Donnell.
Oh, that's not
okay. Chris O'Donnell.
I didn't know if he knew Chris O'Donnell or not.
I thought you were gonna go with like the guy who plays fucking Bane.
I don't know that. I'm not Robert the Hobbit Parker.
Chris O'Donnell.
Stumped.
Chris O'Donnell is in. It's like maybe he's in Crash. I don't think he's in Crash.
Never mind. I take it back. You're a beautiful genius.
I just love your
calm your tits here.
Is he in Crash?
Is he about to Amanda Seyfried this?
I don't want to sound crazy, but is he in Crash?
Is he in Crash?
Chris O'Donnell is in. Okay, I'm gonna go with my gut here. I'm probably wrong. Chris O'Donnell was in Not Another Teen Movie with Chris Evans.
I don't know if that's true. We gotta fact check.
I gotta go next, so I can't look it. So
I'll look real quick.
Who did you give me?
Chris Evans.
Okay, I was like,
I can't believe you didn't go with Three Musketeers. What year did Not Another Teen Movie come out?
Yeah.
Go to his IMDb.
I am on his IMDb. No, he was not in another teen movie.
Cool.
That's too bad.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Who should I pick now for Koho? Because fuck Koho.
You know who wasn't not another teen movie?
Who?
Sam Levine.
True.
Was he really?
Was Chris O'Donnell? So Chris O'Donnell wasn't in Crash, right? Like, I'm not a crazy
No,
person.
I don't think I didn't see it. I did not see it when I looked. So
He's not in Crash.
he is in the Three Musketeers with Charlie Sheen.
He's also in Scent of a Woman, right?
I think so.
All right. So who's going? Who do I have to give it to?
You're giving it to Koho.
Okay. Well, Tim, congratulations. You're going to start fresh on this one.
Okay.
Jimmy Fallon was in Fever Pitch with Lenny Clark.
That's so bullshit.
Oh, yeah, it's bullshit. You just told him to ram Brooklyn in the ass, so congratulations. You just get to deal with that.
Tim?
Not no lube or anything. Just
I don't know who that is.
Fuck. All right.
So unless I cheat, I can't help you.
That's fine.
Oh, Movie Trivia Showdown is in the chat. Although,
The Pages? That's cool. Hi, guys.
hey Cody, great interview on the CL. Cody, were you on Collider Live After Show?
No, that was me.
Caleb.
Caleb.
Yeah.
But welcome, whoever's on Movie Trivia Showdown.
Welcome to the After Show.
This is the show where we don't do anything but just talk and play games, and it has no actual path or direction.
All right. So anyway, Koho, do you know the answer?
No, I'm out. I don't know who Lenny Clark is.
So it's just me and Cody.
Yeah, it's you and Cody. I am owed to help you at least once, and I won't cheat. Obviously.
Okay. Fine,
Brooklyn gets to help me once. Just so you know.
All right, Cody.
What's up, buddy?
Let's go. Let's go with Al Pacino. Was in. Was in. Al Pacino was in Insomnia. No, I changed my mind. He was in The Godfather with. Let's go Talia Shire.
Just handed him away.
Okay.
Fuck you.
You got me, buddy?
He's gonna fuck you.
What was it again?
Let's repeat it because I think you cussed at me, honestly.
I said Al Pacino was in The Godfather with Talia Shire.
Wait, just what?
And I'm like shocked that you don't
Me
know.
Too. Me too. Don't say anything.
I might have to help you.
Don't say anything. You might have just. It's more delicious if he loses on something that he loves.
Oh, I'm a jackass.
Yep. Yes, you are.
Talia Shire. Man, am I wrong on this?
Find out.
You know. Come on.
Rocky?
Yes. Yes, she is.
With Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're almost Adrian.
I thought I was giving you an easy one. Okay. Sylvester Stallone was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with Elizabeth Debicki.
You're not being nice tonight, are you?
What?
I'm just asking a question. You can be pissed all you want. I'm just asking if you're trying to be a dick.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I love you.
Debicki?
Beaky, Becky, something like that.
Yeah.
She's in one other big thing that I can think of.
She's in a lot of movies.
I need backup from Brooklyn.
What was it again? Sorry.
I said Sylvester Stallone was in Guardians 2 with Elizabeth Debicki.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, I'm so happy I helped you out.
I can't help you. I don't know who the actress is. You know who I am. I'm the bottom of the barrel in terms of family trivia.
What did you say?
I've heard the name. I don't know. Debicki was in Seabiscuit with Tobey Maguire.
I don't think that's true.
I will make sure that's not true. I was thinking of Widows, personally.
Widows, the man from Uncle.
I thought she was in Everest, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't know.
I'm not sure either.
Watch her actually be in Seabiscuit, guys. Oh no, her acting career started in 2011, so she's not in Seabiscuit.
Was she in Everest?
Yes, she was.
I changed my answer. I'm going with no, just kidding.
She was in Everest, The Man from Uncle, Macbeth, The Great Gatsby, Guardians.
Who did she play in Guardians 2?
She's Aisha, the golden person.
Oh.
The movie Trivia Schmodown thing says she was in the Roka Bibbs match and cost Bibbs the title.
That's true. That's true.
Was that Chris Clark playing that?
Well, Andrew Barr then said, "Hi, Chris." Okay, we got a mention of Bibbs. It's Chris Clark.
Yeah, probably.
Shenanigans, or we want to talk about something pressing?
Oh, I'm down for shenanigans.
Well, I want to hear about this interview.
My Afterlife interview?
Yeah. I listened to it.
Because I know, well, like, I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet.
I couldn't get it to play, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, just from my side of it, I don't know if we need to talk about it on air. Because everything that Koho said during that interview, we talked about on air last week.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Oh,
I basically covered everything I had. So if you want to go check out Afterlife, it was cool. I just want to say thanks to the Afterlife guys and Sarah and Jay for having me on. It was a lot of fun. And Sarah, hopefully come play Fandom because I think you'd crush, especially with the Disney Pixar interest that you showed. And Jay, I will get you guys an exhibition of your choosing if you guys want to come play because you guys are really cool.
It was a good interview. You guys should go listen to it. But like I said, I just don't know if we should.
No, I don't think we need to cover
the waters. We already covered last week. So.
We covered it. I don't want to bring it back over here again. I think we're fine.
It was you did a good job, though. Maggie was so proud of you.
Proud mom.
Yeah.
So
proud macaw.
Let's talk about something that happened today.
What?
That I feel like Kenneth Lee is at it again.
Oh, you mean Brooklyn?
Yeah, what did he do today?
What's he do now?
He keeps changing his profile picture.
Are you also deleting matches now for Multiplex?
Yeah, what are you doing, Kenneth?
Why would I delete matches?
Oh.
Who else would do it?
Yeah,
as a content creator, that'd be the biggest piss off. Like, I just recorded a dance off like half an hour before we went on the air. Like, what if somebody's like, all right, we're going to delete that? Like, that's... You don't have the proper motive for me, for some reason, deleting Fit.
That's true. But my genuine theory as to what happened is there was a processing issue, probably.
It's just so weird that it was like, I said in my post, I was like, there's a mole within Multiplex determined to make sure round two of this tournament.
Did you guys just say, did you guys say 2 matches were gone?
2 matches round 2. One of them was really great, and the other one was your match.
So Cody versus RJ was the one that I posted about today, and yesterday I posted about it was Sandy versus Nico is not going to be able to go up because that one got lost too.
That one was
my match was better than Sandy versus Nico.
Sandy versus Nico went like really like swimmingly though. Like I think their match was
your Cody versus RJ, that match I wrote, that was my first match I wrote, and it there was a lot of debacles.
There was a lot of you literally walked out of the match and went, I didn't play Fandom, I played Full Metal Geek, and you were complaining about it.
And
that's a fact.
The only good thing that came out of that match was RJ won, which is a good thing. We shouldn't beat on RJ, but the other good thing is that we lost a beautiful Manager of the Year worthy speech from Maggie.
We lost the reel footage, we lost the submission reel for Maggie to be up for Manager of the Year for managing Cody.
She was amazing.
Excellent manager. So.
Movie Trivia Schmodown is saying that Chance is going down in Arizona.
Oh, it's definitely
it's either Chris or Bibbs.
It could be Chris Clark. Chris Clark literally posted text messages in the group the other day that he doctored. That's like Chance. Chance is like, I gotta forfeit. And
are you really surprised though? The man wrote a song about me in the tune of "Tell Her I Bet It." Yeah.
Sure.
Which I don't know why, but
he also made Brian Michaels about Snap, so that was funny too.
Wait, what happened?
Not Brian Michaels, Brian Fernandez, because he called him.
Oh yeah,
Super Cup Brian or whatever.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, the good old days.
Good old days. I missed you, Chris Clark. Where have you been? It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
It might have even been 2.
I haven't been on a hangout call with Chris Clark since probably the Billy Joel Iron Man match.
The last time I was on a call with Chris Clark was the rank 'em for video game franchises, and that got a lot of shit because I guess we're a bunch of Nintendo shills.
Nintendo shills, you say?
Nintendo shills.
Is anybody playing Super Mario Maker 2?
No, I'm doing other things.
I was also not on a call one time, but I also listened to it where Brooklyn said that Nintendo is winning the console war, and that is the BS.
That's the funniest thing I've heard.
I was on that call and I didn't even know what to say.
How does it win the major console wars when it can't even compete, like have any major titles join it?
True.
Maybe Mario, maybe Super Smash, but on the other things, I think PlayStation is obliterating.
It's Nintendo right now.
No,
before it was PlayStation, and before that it was Microsoft.
How is Nintendo winning at all? They have no major console games allowed to be put on the platform.
Yeah, and just because the console is well received and people like it doesn't mean that it's winning the war.
Mm-hmm.
So look at the first party games compared to what Sony and Xbox are putting out right now. Right now with Sony, their big thing right now is the rebrand of Crash and Spyro. Those are their two flagship.
Spider-Man, Horizon, God of War. What are you talking about?
I understand, but right now,
that's not what they're relying on. That's an incorrect statement. You're saying Crash and Spyro. No, they're cashing
because those games are also on Xbox.
They are cashing in on a property that they have money in. Like that doesn't make them the top. You're just a Nintendo shill. But go ahead, continue.
True.
So what I was trying to say was, when you think,
tell me how Cooking Mama is the best video game of 2019. I'm sorry, continue.
Hello, glass of whiskey and ginger ale. How I missed you.
I'm sorry, I had the cheap shot. I had to take it.
No, but what I was saying was in terms of first party games, I think that Nintendo is putting out the better ones. Super Mario Odyssey has been well received. Breath of the Wild has been well received. Smash Bros. Ultimate has gotten great and will continue to be great.
We're not saying they're not great games. Like that's an incorrect statement.
I know, but I'm saying right now in terms of first party games, I think Nintendo is putting out the best. I will not sit here and say Spider-Man was a bad game. I think Spider-Man did something that was difficult in the industry, was to take sort of that Arkham style and make it better.
So, but here's the thing, is like all the games that you brought up that are doing really, really well in Nintendo, they're like games that are within this life cycle of the Nintendo Switch, which is fine, that's valid. But then in that case, you also have to look at everything that's been in the life cycle of the PlayStation 4. So, Horizon, God of War, Uncharted 4, Spider-Man. Those are all better games. And God of War, I'm pretty sure, swept like all of the Game of the Year awards. And like,
is Red Dead on Switch?
No.
Yeah, there's like multiple that they don't play. They do Nintendo games well, but they can't be the leader of the platform if you can't do most of the things that everybody else can.
That's my point. I don't disagree with you that it's a great console. Like that's clear.
And it's great games for the people that like it, but it will never outsell. I'm
actually going to look up what the sales figures are because I'm interested.
Well,
because Switch is great because it's like, what's the word I'm looking for?
I honestly believe that it rotates. So when you think about like back to like generation, I think it was Generation 4 or Generation 5, but that would have been like the Wii, PlayStation 2. Yeah, PlayStation 2. Go ahead.
But it doesn't rotate.
I believe it does.
How can it?
How can it? Because if it was one console winning the entire time, then there's like
no. I think it rotates between. I think it rotates between Xbox and PlayStation. I don't think Nintendo's in the conversation. Nintendo Wii for its generation was the best-selling console of all time. Right, because it was
all right. Okay, fair. As of April of this year, the Xbox One has sold 41 million units. Now, after that, well, actually, let me rephrase. These are the 15 highest selling consoles of all time. 15. The N64, 32 million. Cool. All right. Xbox One, 41 million. 13 is the Super Nintendo, 49 million. 12 is the NES, 61 million. And number 11 is the Nintendo 3DS, 74 million.
I'll already tell you right now that PS2 is probably number 1.
PS2 is probably, yes. Number 10 is PlayStation Portable, 80. Number 9 is Game Boy Advance, 81. Number 8 is the Xbox 360 at 85 million. Number 7 is the PlayStation 3 at 88. Number 6 is the PlayStation 4 at 91. Number 5 is the Wii at 101. Number 4 is the PlayStation at 102. Number 3 is the Game Boy Color at 118. Number 2 is the Nintendo DS at 154. And number 1 is the PlayStation 2 at 159. So Nintendo Switch isn't even on this list.
Yeah, like I think they're great. I think they do great games. I don't know how. I think they do great devices. They just need to do better on getting better titles. Because the reason, like, I think a Switch is cool. I would love to buy a Switch, but the reason why I don't buy a Switch is because I don't play Mario games that much. Like, I'm not interested in Mario. Like,
the Switch has sold 32 million units as of December of 2018, so it's probably like 30. I don't know how to estimate that. 37, 38.
Yeah, so like,
I've never played a Switch, but for the same reason I never bought a Wii U or a Wii, like, is the reason I'm never going to buy a Switch. So I don't play Mario games.
Yeah, I don't find them that fun. Like, I want to play Super Smash, but I play it at parties. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know you're a huge Nintendo guy. Like, I know that for a fact.
They're clearly killing it handheld-wise. So.
Well, yeah, because they come up with the coolest concept. It was the first, like, one of the first motion games, like, out there. Everybody loved it. Then they came out with the.
I genuinely believe that they take, like, well, when you look about, like, the history of Nintendo consoles, you think about, like, the NES and how it literally brought the video game industry out of, like, this, like, recession or whatever. Like, you think about, like, the.
What is happening?
Oh, sorry.
All right, a ham.
Sorry, that was me trying to mute my mic and it didn't mute because I'm listening to this copyright thing that I've been following for the last, like, several months. That finished out today.
Cool.
Sorry.
So yeah, the NES, like, it sort of brought the video game industry back, and then how Nintendo essentially gone is they'll take, like, a concept and then they'll upgrade it. So with the NES, that was sort of the concept. The SNES was the upgrade. SNES is considered one of the greatest systems of not only Nintendo but ever. You think about the games that have aged so well on that console. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island has aged beautifully. Star Fox was one of the first, like, really 3D games with the polygraphics. Then you go to N64, where it was sort of like, this is their first take on 3D consoles, and then GameCube was sort of like an upgrade to that. The Wii was sort of like their take on motion control and how to be innovative. Wii U was the unsuccessful upgrade of that. Didn't do so well, and then I think Switch was where they're trying to like.
Do you think that we're saying that these are bad consoles?
I'm not saying that these are bad. I don't think you're saying that these are bad consoles, but I'm trying to give some reason as to why I'm such a big Nintendo fan. Not just to say it like.
But do you believe that you're blinded by
Because there's no. I'm sorry, but like, if a console's only selling 30 million units, there's no way it's winning the console war.
But I'm saying quality of first-party games. That's where I'm getting that.
Okay,
I was an Xbox
because I'm an Xbox person first and foremost. I have an Xbox One and a PS4, but like I play all my games on Xbox, and I only get first-party titles on PlayStation. And I genuinely believe that PS4 has the best first-party titles, and that's the reason.
See, I was never like a PlayStation person. Nothing from their
makes
catalog.
your bias show up pretty quickly.
But there's never really been like any games from PlayStation that
God of War. You've never wanted to play God of War? Horizon. Really?
MLB The Show.
Last of Us. Uncharted.
It's literally the
Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is one of the best video games I've played this decade.
Yeah, honestly, I was an Xbox person forever. Like, we had a PS2 because I think every home in America had a PS2 for at one point.
Hell yeah, I did.
But I was 360 and Xbox One, and literally the only reason I got a PlayStation 4 was to play The Last of Us. And now, if I had never done that, there's like a ton of games that I would have never played. There's a ton of games I never would have played. So like, I think that what you should do is you should go to a used store, a used video game store, some sort. You should buy a PS4 for like $150 and play some games that don't have Mario in them. There's nothing wrong with being a fan.
So then I think it's the exact opposite. I think you need to play Mario games. I think Super Mario Sunshine. I think that's okay. I just don't understand why I'm like the shitty person because I don't have.
No, you're not.
We're not telling you that, but I tried with them. I bought a Wii U and I got Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Brothers, and I was bored after an hour and a half.
Like, I think you're blinded, and that's okay to be blinded. But like, I would buy. This is gonna sound really rude. I would buy a Switch for my 9-year-old. I think he would have a blast with the Switch because those games are geared towards children
and families. But that's not a bad. But like, there are games that come out on there like Breath of the Wild, which I've heard is amazing. But like, I've never played a Zelda game, so it doesn't interest me, and I'm not gonna spend $200 on a console when I already bought the previous one that did nothing for me. So that's my thing. Is I think that if you did buy a PS4, you would enjoy it. There are things on there that I think could be tailor-made for Brooklyn. There's not enough stuff that's tailor-made for Tim on Nintendo. That's my point.
Okay, and I never really. I don't know. I'm done arguing this because I know I'm going to get really heated and get really pissy, and then.
Brooklyn, you want to talk about a music thing, or let me fill you in on a music thing that's going to take 5 seconds to talk about?
No, because Cody hates whenever I talk about music. So
you can talk about music. I like music.
Are you talking about the Flame Katy Perry thing?
Yeah, that's what I was checking out. Yeah. Katy Perry lost the trial.
She lost what?
Katy Perry lost a legal trial about whether or not she stole the beat that Christian rapper Flame had for his song Joyful Noise. I was listening to the side-by-side comparison that the jury listened to, and it is damning. It is very identical. Yeah. And like, they are so identical it hurts. So Katy Perry lost the trial, and they're going into a damages hearing starting tomorrow. But Katy Perry, Capitol Records, Max Martin, evil, terrible producer Dr. Luke, and the other songwriter or whatever, person I can't remember right now, are all being held liable for damages. So that's kind of crazy.
Guys, breaking news in the world of Multiplex. Are you guys ready?
Hit me.
All right. So we just had a really intense debate. We kind of ganged up on Brooklyn. And
don't say we. I had nothing to do with it.
Moments later, Kenneth Lee updated his profile picture. Just now, Kenneth Lee has updated his profile picture, and I think we're doing it to piss us off.
What a surprise, Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
We say one bad thing about Nintendo, you want to go change your Guy Fieri post?
It's Guy Fieri holding a Nintendo Switch. Of course it is.
Why do you want to go? Why do you want to change? Why do you just want to ruin that man's dream too?
Just
because we
keep you guys on your toes.
Brooklyn up to like a lie detector test and just find out.
He's the mayor of Flavortown.
The mayor of Flavortown. Jesus Christ.
That's what they call Guy Fieri.
I ate at Guy Fieri's restaurant in Vegas.
This man just wanted to follow his dreams, and everybody wants to shit on him. It's one of my favorite stand-up specials ever.
Oh god.
So a point that I wanted to talk about earlier, which actually segues from Cody's comment, because I find whenever I'm in the car, I will have like phases of shit that I listen to. So like I went through like last year, whenever I was prepping for like the Billy Joel playlist. I went through a massive Billy Joel phase, and then I was going through Sif. But one that I go through every year, I always go through like a stand-up phase. So like I'll listen to as much stand-up as I could. And I listened to Richard Pryor, and I listened to Eddie Murphy. The ones that I listened to. After listening to both of them, and like Eddie Murphy was already like a top 5 stand-up comic in my opinion. I don't understand why people find Richard Pryor funny, and Eddie Murphy has just gotten funnier upon re-listen.
I've never heard either.
You need to go Google the ice cream bit because it's one of my favorite Eddie Murphy bits of all time.
I love his bit with like whenever he impersonates Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Just because he nails it on the fucking head.
I think Richard Pryor was of the time. But like, I still find him pretty funny. It's just because I grew up with kind of that humor.
Yeah.
So like,
it's so weird because like in this like phase of like re-listens and stuff, Eddie Murphy has gone up, George Carlin has gone down, like significantly down.
That's disrespectful.
I'm sure it is.
I'm sure
I'm barred from the state of Missouri.
Did you just say that he was blind again? Fucking yikes.
And you're not banned from Missouri. We let anybody in. Don't worry. Come on in.
Ooh, yikes.
Now, Arkansas, I'm not sure about. Do they like to... Never mind. I'm not going there. It's like Minnesota. You just don't understand why people live there, but they do.
Exactly. Retweet.
All right.
I have no state pride.
So I'm going paddleboarding tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're going what?
Paddleboarding?
Oh, I thought you said something else.
What did you think?
I don't know. Not paddleboarding.
Man.
I just saw something horrifying on Facebook.
What?
You can't unsee shaven Chewbacca.
That's terrifying.
Oof.
Why did you just do this?
Freaking scary as hell.
Why didn't you just do this to me?
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Can't unsee that. Fuck my life. All right, Brooklyn, you got a game for us?
Yeah, especially shenanigans or something.
You guys want to play Let's Make a Date with Multiplex?
What's that?
Not really.
Yeah, we can.
So remember the one where it was like 3 people did certain impressions. So I think one of them was like Caleb Boatman was like Henry Sanchez being a vampire. I remember one. I think one of them for me was like it was Malcolm Goldie, but I was like I was talking about moving to America or something. Or it's
I was Chris Doman trying to win a title or trying to take the title away from me and Robert. Yeah.
So how about I'll be like the dating contestant or whatever, and I'll try to figure out who you guys are.
Well, how about we do shenanigans?
Okay.
Sorry, that doesn't sound entirely.
All around me are familiar faces.
I absolutely love it where Tim's like, "You want to hit us with the game, Brooklyn?" Brooklyn's like, "Yeah, I got this game right here, blah, blah, blah. How about we just play shenanigans? That would be great."
If we could just play shenanigans, that would be great.
I don't know if I've ever played Shenanigans.
It's literally 6 degrees, but like, if you think someone's lying, you play Shenanigans.
All right.
Kind of, anyway.
So how it's gonna start off is that I will name either an actor or a movie. So, for instance, like we'll say, for example, here, I give Cody Ben Stiller, then Cody has to name a movie that Ben Stiller was in, and then whatever movie that Cody says, Caleb will have to say a different actor that was in that movie.
Okay.
But say I give Cody something like absurd, like Colin Mockery, and Cody's like, I don't think Brooklyn can name a different movie that this actor was in. Or I can't name another actor that was in this movie. He can call Shenanigans, and then it comes back to me. So it's essentially like if you're going to, you have to know more than like one movie or one actor or something.
Sure.
Something like that. You can take risks when it's based on whether or not the person calls Shenanigans. But anyway, what happens is so say if Cody calls Shenanigans on me, if I can name another movie or actor, he's eliminated. But if I can't, then I miss.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Sounds fun.
So I'll go to Cody. Cody will go to Caleb. Caleb will go to Tim. Tim will go to me.
Okay,
we'll go that way. All right. So Cody, I'll give you a real easy one. I will give you Major League.
Wesley Snipes.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't like Asian.
Blade.
So then I would say Chris Christopherson.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god! It's the fucking. Was it called?
Countdown.
Was it called A Star Is Born? I know he's in it with.
Yes, it was. It was A Star.
Okay, A Star Is Born.
Shenanigans. Name another thing from Star Is Born.
Fuck you. Yep, there it is.
Dang it! Okay, I took a shot. I didn't think I would be able to do it.
All right, so Kale gets Starfish. Ooh. And then the same thing as 6 Degrees, like franchise rules apply and stuff.
I have to start with a person, not a movie?
Either.
Oh, okay. Ryan Gosling.
The Nice Guys.
Russell Crowe.
Les Miserables.
Hugh Jackman.
Prisoners.
Did you just say Hugh Jackman?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
You sexy man. I love you.
Can you never say that again? That would be great.
Let's go. Punch him in the face.
I can't even fucking call Shenanigans. Ben Kingsley.
Is
that correct?
That's correct. He's in that movie. Did you not know that? Did you make that up?
That was a shot in the fucking dark.
Yeah, wow. He's in that movie. He's the villain in that movie. That's fucking hilarious.
I was like a bad video game movie. Who could be in this?
Good for fucking you.
It's to me again, right?
It's not to you, yes.
Operation Finale.
It's to me, Mario.
Oscar Isaac. I saw that movie.
I saw that too. I wish I did. What'd you say? Sorry, Brooklyn?
X-Men Apocalypse.
Sophie Turner.
Has she been in other movies other than X-Men movies?
I think so.
No, she's been in other things. Actually, no, I don't think so.
I don't think she has.
Let me check. I'll check for you.
Movies that are other than X-Men?
I'll change my actor if it's not. I just named the first person that popped up in my mind.
And I'm not gonna take it if she's like girl number 4 in some like Disney Channel original movie. Like,
She's.
You should have. Did you yell shenanigans on him?
Wait.
She's in something, but it's barely something. So I will change the actor for you because it's a dick move to go Sophie Turner. I will go with
Which is the one that you think would be kind of barely something?
the barely lethal.
Barely lethal?
Yeah. That's barely something. And then the rest is all Jonas Brothers music videos, Game of Thrones, those 2 movies, and then 2 other terrible movies that no one's heard of. Anyway. For my I will go with James McAvoy.
Okay.
You done screwed up.
I could be a dick.
Just get it over with. Get it over with.
The disappearance of Eleanor Rigby.
Ooh.
I don't know if Richard Dreyfuss is going to help you on this one. That drink is
Which
really
one are you
good,
going with? Her, him, or that, or them?
Them. Yeah, them.
There you go.
I've seen all 3, so.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shenanigans.
So then I have to say another person from that movie?
Yeah.
Jessica Chastain.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Okay. So I get to
I like this game better than the other one.
It is. It's fun, right?
It's fun, right?
It's fun, right? Let's go with Emma Stone.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Steve Carell.
Despicable Me.
You missed a massive dick move.
What's his fucking name? Russell Brand.
I do
Get
not
him to the
believe
Greek.
Jonah Hill.
Moneyball.
Brad Pitt.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Margaret Qualley.
What?
Margaret Qualley. That's Pussycat.
Oh, she was in Novitiate.
Shenanigans.
Melissa Leo.
Okay.
Fuck
I don't
you.
know who that is. I'll take your word. I thought you were gonna go Death Note because that's
No,
that's
I haven't seen
popular.
But
Oh,
she's in
okay.
she's in Novitiate. I saw it because and Melissa
What's
Leo
Novitiate?
plays. What?
What's Novitiate?
Novitiate.
Novitiate? What the hell is that?
It's like about nuns.
Oh, okay, cool.
And Melissa Leo plays like the head nun lady.
Good for you.
I saw it. See, I watch more than geek movies, bitches.
Props.
All right, want to go again?
That went fast. Yeah, that was fast.
That she said.
I don't actually want to play him anymore after he just. I think I just found a new Boatman.
Literally, he pulled a girl who's literally in like 4 movies.
Yeah. So I
didn't have any
I played
options.
myself because I was trying to get it somewhere where I could spike it down on you, and I couldn't get it there in time.
So
should I start?
Chat wants us to play the dating game, but I'm sure you guys don't want to.
I'll do it. I said I would do it.
Sure, that's fine.
Sure, it's fine. Whatever. Let's
do the dating game.
Sorry to burden you. We'll just go. We'll go back to playing shenanigans.
If Cody doesn't want to do it,
don't ever let it happen again.
Okay, it's shenanigans.
What are we doing?
Do we want to? Let's play another round of shenanigans,
and then we'll do the dating game.
We'll do the dating game, and
no,
you
this
think
is what happens. But I get to be the person, and Brooklyn has to do an impression because Brooklyn never has to do an impression in this game.
True.
I have done impressions in this game.
All right, deal. Okay, do I start since I won?
Yeah, that's fine. What's the order again?
It'll be me, Brooklyn, Cody, Caleb, or do we want to go backwards this time?
We'll go reverse order.
Okay, so me, Caleb, Cody, Brooklyn.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. The Big Sick.
Holly Hunter.
Oh.
Yeah.
I may be completely off on this one. I'm going to be off on it. Is she incredible in The Incredibles?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the last girl.
Okay, that's the last girl. I was like, that voice is so distinct. Is it correct? Cool.
Jason Lee.
Chasing Amy.
Ben Affleck. Oh shit! I had a better one. I fucked up. Damn it.
So I have Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
The Town.
Blake Lively.
That's who you pulled from that.
Who did you say?
Ooh, should I be a dick to Koho?
Yes.
The Shallows.
Who's the blonde girl now? There's always
There's
a
like-
blonde girl.
There's like 4 people in that movie. So.
I know. There's always a blonde girl. And this one I thought had a fairly famous blonde girl in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you name anyone in this fucking? Probably. Who am I
I
talking
always
to?
call shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Fuck it. I'll fall on the sword.
What?
I said shenanigans.
Oh, so now I fucked up because I don't know anybody else from the movie.
You out. You out.
Oh,
You out, bitch.
I am out. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part of the game.
Yeah.
All right.
I sat here and I was like, I went here and I'm like, the moment you were like, yeah, I don't know. I was like, shenanigans.
Yeah, no, there's nobody else. I'm an idiot. I forgot that was like the rule of the game. All right.
Beautiful.
Because otherwise else I would have given you
Right.
fucking Craig T. Nelson, but I couldn't. Actually, no, I could have given you.
You could have. So am I starting?
Yeah.
I will start with J.K. Simmons.
Juno.
J.K. Simmons.
Can't do that again.
Are you fucking drunk?
Koho
literally said
said
JK.
Juno. You have to pick someone else.
Oh,
Otherwise,
sorry,
you're gonna
Michael.
come off the cycle.
Michael Cera.
Okay. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah. Brie Larson.
There you go.
Captain Marvel.
Ben Mendelsohn.
Oh, Ready Player One.
What the fuck is his name? What the fuck is his goddamn name?
Juno.
Ty Sheridan.
Okay.
Juno.
Dark Phoenix.
Oh, that's fine. I just gotta name somebody in Dark Phoenix. Nicholas Holt.
Warm Bodies.
Oh God.
You.
Did you just wreck him?
I know this one, and I'm pissed.
Is Kristen Stewart in that one?
I'm not gonna tell you because you killed me.
I like to whisper.
You can challenge him.
Shenanigans.
Yikes.
Yes, I'm gonna kill 2 people with shenanigans.
Let's go into the tag here. Some blonde actress.
Can I help Brooklyn?
No.
I hate
Sure.
you. Teresa Palmer.
Don't fucking.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
could've said John Malkovich.
I'm like 99% sure it's Teresa
You
Palmer.
guys have gave him 3 different ones now.
So? No, we don't like you.
Teresa Miller.
It is Teresa Palmer.
Yeah.
So then it comes down to me and Cody gets start fresh.
Fun.
No, I'll just play it off that.
Okay.
Lights Out.
No, technically you do have to start over because I called shenanigans. It takes me out, so it would be a new
Fine.
circle.
Okay, princess. Calm down.
Same.
John Malkovich.
Oh my god.
Rounders.
Thank you. Okay, if you don't do the one, Edward Norton.
Fight Club.
We started. So I just named an actor, right?
Yeah.
So we just have to basically it's restarted, so I can say Brad Pitt, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, Brad Pitt.
12 Years a Slave.
Michael Fassbender.
Assassin's Creed.
Bitch.
Fuck. Damn, I had
me.
I don't know what's part-time Hollywood that I could have fucked you with.
Try me.
Pretty sure I'm like the only person in the world who liked that movie.
Jeremy Irons.
Batman v Superman. Dawn of Justice.
That's just fucking like
that's
the line
disrespectful.
You stupid.
So I'm not gonna give you fucking Lion King.
I would not be able to name something. Okay.
Yeah, you could. Bullshit.
Shut the fuck up. BBS. Amy Adams. I've never heard Amy Adams.
Can't name another Amy Adams.
I've never heard.
Oh no, I'm torn between what I give him. All right, yeah, let's go with American Hustle.
Oh, thank you, Christian Bale.
Rate of Fire.
The fuck.
Wait, what did you say?
Rate of Fire. First ever question I got from this fan league was Rate of Fire question.
Damn, that already tells you the fan leagues are brutal.
Should I help Cody?
Rain of Fire. No, I'll just get somebody. I've heard the trivia before of them. It's actually a notable cast.
It is.
I believe Gerard Butler's in Rain of Fire.
Yes, he is.
P.S. I love you.
Motherfucking hell. Who's that bitch with him?
Oh, yikes.
Is that too much? Sorry, guys.
Yikes.
That was a little aggressive.
He's a bitch too. Okay.
You should have gone with Gods of Egypt.
It's like who's been in enough romantic comedies? Like what's the girl?
It's not someone who's normally in romantic comedies.
Well, thanks a lot. So I did not guess that, you stupid.
Call shenanigans, see what happens.
Oh, bullshit. He'll know this right out of the gate. I'm going to guess, is it Hilary Swank?
Hilary Swank is correct.
Yes, it is. Oh, shit.
I hate this part because all I have to do is name the actor from the movie. All he has to do is, what's the Hilary Swank movie out there? Well,
$1 Million Baby. I'll give you $1 Million Baby because I can't think of it. I
appreciate that one. Where she won her Oscar.
Her second Oscar.
That's true. That's a very.
The other one was Boys Don't Cry, but I don't know any other actors or actresses from that movie.
Oh, you just gave him something to kill you.
Okay.
Clint Eastwood.
Trouble with the Curve.
Respect.
I've seen that movie.
John Goodman. It's a baseball
Monsters
movie.
Inc.
Oh, Monsters Inc.
Tim will kill you. Tim will kill you. You can't come to Madison if you don't get this right.
Oh, I know something. I can literally throw.
I know.
Sure.
So we're gonna go over Is John Goodman in Trouble with the Curve?
100%.
Is he? I don't remember him in that movie.
You want me to check?
I mean, like, I believe you. I just don't remember. I saw it in the theater and I haven't seen it since.
I'm looking.
Who do I have again? What do I have?
Monsters Inc.
Yeah, he's literally the third highest billed actor in that movie.
Yeah, sure. I haven't seen it in since the theater. I don't remember when it came out, like 2011, something like that.
2013.
Billy Crystal.
City Slickers.
I've seen that movie once. How do you know City Slickers? Shenanigans.
I think you got him.
See, this is a film that was always at my grandparents' place. I've only ever seen it once.
Thank you. I was like, how do you know City Slickers?
I don't think there's a fucking person in this movie that he can name, Cody.
I don't think so either.
I'm looking at the cast. I don't think he can name a
too.
person in this movie.
There's actually somebody in it who
I see the person that you're talking about, but also, no, he won't get that person.
No, he won't get it, but like I didn't know he was in that movie, so it's funny.
That's hilarious. The responses. I'm looking at the cast list. I swear.
Well, there's also one person way down there that.
I think that's the one I was talking about.
Oh, I was talking about the number 2 person on the IMDb.
All right, who is it? Name one.
That's not even who I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Don't
You
got
win.
it?
I have nothing.
So,
I don't want to. So here's the guess that I was going to give, but I knew it was so fucking far fetched that it would have gotten laughs. I was going to say John Leguizamo. For some reason, I thought he was in that movie.
No. But Jeffrey Tambor's on the list and Jake Gyllenhaal's on the list.
Okay.
Oh,
And Jack
our Lord and Savior, Jake Gyllenhaal's on that list. Oh,
Yes, he is.
That man. Did you guys ever have you seen? There's an interview with him and Tom Holland that he's like, they have to get. It's like on a British talk show, radio show, and he's like, he has to get him to guess, and this man like fully commits to being a T-Rex.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
It's about the best thing ever.
Okay.
So
Tim, real quickly, the one that I realized afterwards that I might have been able to sync you with is Nicholas Hammond, who plays the director Sam Wanamaker in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Sure.
Because if you'd called Shenanigans, I would have said Sound of Music.
did that movie go up for you, Koho?
No, still 6.
Did you see it again?
No, I've only seen it the one time. I want to see it again, though.
I saw it again.
Did you like it better the second time?
Might have liked it less.
Okay.
I changed my score from a 4 to a 3.
Oh, lowest Tarantino for you, right?
No. I still have Death Proof and Jackie Brown below it.
Yep. I don't like Jackie Brown. I don't know why people love that movie.
Okay.
Eli is requesting to join the dating game. He says he has an impression that he wants to try.
Is it Stan?
Oof. if it's just him going, I want Robert. I don't know if I can do that.
I don't know if I can handle that right now. There's a lot of that in the tournament at the moment.
Okay, how about this? Let's play once, and then we can have Eli come in. We'll send him the link once we do.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have my impression ready to go.
I will. Cody will be the judge for this one, and I'll judge for Eli.
I have to do an impression of someone in this community.
Preferably.
I've got mine.
I don't have mine.
Cody,
and I'm trying to date y'all, right?
You're asking us questions like about the date, so you could be like, Bachelor number 1, where would you take me on a first date? And so you ask each of us a question, each of us one question. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, and then you'll go back 1, 2, 3, and then after the 2 questions, you'll try to figure out who and what we are.
Okay.
Shit. I think I have one. It's gonna be terrible, and if this person ever watches, they're gonna be like, "Oh, sad." And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just, I think I can do it.
Okay. So who's going? Who's 1, 2, 3?
I'll say I'm number 1.
All right, I'll be number 2, and then Koho, you can be 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hello, Bachelor at number 1. Where's your ideal date for a lady in her mid-40s? Possibly 30s. Matters how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah. you see, for that question, there are 4 central themes to it. There is the age for that date. There is the location. There is a thing that you get them, food, and how you pay for it. Those are the themes to this great question. I think the answer that I give to I'm sorry. Holy crap, this is really good. I would say Quiznos. Quiznos would be a great because they have great themes in the restaurant. You know, I would say Quiznos.
Well, okay. I think I'm a classier broad than a Quiznos sandwich, but all right, you can take your themes and shove them. All right, I'm gonna go Bachelorette number 2. You look like a strappy young man. You apparently drink, so you spend a lot of money. But my next question is, it's a 6-month anniversary. What are you buying me as a gift? Make it good.
Well,
you know things. Oh, okay, cool.
I think I would buy you a copy of The Third Man.
Yes. Out of the way.
On Blu-ray, because it's a really good film that I think more people should see. What's that? Oh, okay. I gotta go edit. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
The Third Man. Sounds like Brooklyn Saturday night. Okay, here we go. Asking number 3. I don't know if you're old enough to be on the panel, but I'm gonna ask you a question anyways. Have you ever been with an older woman? And how would you treat her on the dates?
Fuck you, Cody.
That flat bill shows like a level of maturity, I swear. What does HAM stand for?
Fuck you.
Sliced or honey baked? Okay, continue.
Damn it. Okay, listen. I'm trying to get better. Okay, I'm trying to get better. I work my ass off to be better when it comes to these dates. You know, like I wear this big thick hoodie now because I'm trying to be better at this whole character and game thing. You know, but like I'm trying to be better, and I have the answer is I haven't. Fuck, I can't nail that accent.
Don't know how that means been with an older woman, but we'll get back to you in a second. Glad you wear a hoodie to make yourself look bigger. I get you. Bachelorette number 1 or Bachelor number 1. Sorry, I started swinging another way that way. Okay. My question for you is, attention here. Look at me.
Yeah. Sorry. Hi.
You hear that trumpet?
You moron. Okay. My question is, it's a simple question. Trumpet or saxophone?
You see, both instruments bring great themes to the atmosphere. The trumpet brings some similar themes to Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. The saxophone does not. The saxophone is too complex in the similarity of fuck me. I kind of lost my impression.
That's on the 3rd date. Okay, calm down, boy. We're looking at date number 1. Okay, calm yourself. You and your tiny smackle. Okay, continue.
Well, I think that the trumpet is the correct answer because of the nuance and the gravitas are the great buzzwords that I try to present to this question. And I think trumpet is the correct answer because of the themes that it provides.
Okay, you talk too much. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good one. Bachelor number 2. Say you're in love with me for about 3 years, and I told you had to choose between your Blu-ray collection or me. Which one you deciding? And tell me why.
Well, you see, it's interesting because
Damn it.
the Blu-rays are a love of mine. I've had a long time. But
Did you gain an accent? I think you did.
I think that if we had been together for 3 years, that would be something very special. I think I'm actually going to go with the Blu-rays on this one. It's tough, but I'm sorry. Brian is calling me. I'll be right back.
Go back to your dungeon. Okay. Apparently, he's not getting date number 1. All right, Aham. Question for you.
Yeah.
Do you still live with your mother? And if so, if we got together, would you move out?
All right, guys, look. It's really hard to like keep doing this all the time, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get the money to move out of this place, right? But you see, like, guys, I know I'm not the best, okay, guys? I know I'm not the best, but I'm trying really hard to improve and to get the funds to move out.
Someone's going to die.
Someone's
going to die if you see this. Okay.
This is a
So I
terrible impression.
I guess I have to guess who's who, right?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, my first guess is I'm gonna start with Bachelor number 1. You are Robert the Hobbit Parker, but you're a bit of an alcoholic, it seems like. Or you're really high in space. One of the two.
You were right with the first one. I was a drunk Robert Parker.
So a normal Robert Parker. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we're moving along. Tim, the Bachelor number 1. Sorry, I don't know who you are. I'm gonna say you are Little Boatman, but apparently you're in the dungeon of Brian Michaels' house. He's kidnapped you. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That's fair. And I'm afraid if I'm completely wrong on this next one, I may be in trouble, but I'm thinking that Kaleb Koho, Bachelor number 3, is Antonio Nazario? Is that correct?
What? Adonis Nazario?
Adonis Nazario.
No. I was trying to be Hunter Chambliss. He does the I can't get the draw. I can't get the draw that he has, but he does that like trying to get better, guys. I know I'm not the best, but I'm trying. That's every promo he does.
That's literally Adonis's promo after Tim.
Was it?
Yes. He literally said, "I know I'm not the greatest." Like he's wearing a hoodie. Okay. Well, that's awkward.
Okay.
That's just me.
Well, both of them are gonna come kill me now.
All right, well, let's add Eli to the call right quick. We'll do one last game. And
Can I be the guesser this time? Because I suck at
it. Yeah. Actually, you can be the guesser because I have an impression that I want to do, and I don't know enough people in this community to guess because I would not have guessed Hunter.
I would rather guess because I suck at impressions.
I'm pretty sure I have another one.
I've got another one.
Cody always has DSA in his back pocket. So
Cody, you don't have to do one because we only need 3, and if Eli's got one.
If he does stand, can we boot him from the call?
Did somebody said Koho should be banned from doing impressions in the
I agree.
Who said
that? That was the cool guy. Who has done a spot-on Jonathan Peck.
It's Brooklyn.
Isn't that Kenneth Lee?
Cool guy is Brooklyn.
Well, cool guy's Brooklyn.
You guys are really gonna die on the hill, aren't you?
Yes, you are Kenneth Lee. Just admit it, dude.
You rat bastard.
Did anybody actually send the link to Eli?
I didn't send
I thought you did.
Yeah.
I thought you guys did.
Oh, I'll do it right now. I will do it. I will do it right now. My bad.
What is the after show? After.
I saw that. What is the after show after? It's after we're done with work for the day.
Who put that?
Michael Campbell. My comment to him was, "It's after whatever you want it to be after." ... 47.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Wild.
I was happy because my impression started off really well, and then when it came back to me at question number 2, I shit the fucking bed.
Same with me. I thought mine started really well, and then the second time Cody's like, "Oh, you got an accent there."
Continue to pick something up there, Brooklyn.
Well, if I could do it.
First one was on.
My first one was what?
Your first one was spot on.
Oh, here comes.
All right, Eli.
All right, Eli, you understand the rules of the game.
I do understand the rules, and trust me, it's not one of those impressions.
You understand that we've given you a great honor by welcoming you.
Yes,
you're making it sound so much worse than it.
Look, trust me when I say the way I have my laptop now, that's a part of my impression as well.
Oh, good. Oh, God.
Oh,
God. I think I see where this is going, so I'm really nervous. All right, so Eli will be
ejecting him from this call.
Eli will be bachelor number 3. Brooklyn can be 2, and I will be 1. So Koho, you're the.
Yep. All right. So I am going to be talking. So Brooklyn's 1, you're 2, and Eli's 33. Just that way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Bachelorette number 1 or whatever we're doing.
Yes, right here. Yes, right here.
So if you could take me anywhere in the world for a date, where would you take me?
That is a great question. That's a really great question. Well, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And the answer to where I would take you on a first date would be the greatest place in the world, and that is known as San Diego Comic-Con. One of the greatest places. I could do my great cosplay of Indiana Jones. And I could meet the great stars of Power Rangers and DC TV shows lore, a.k.a. Smallville. So to answer your question again, I would say that's San Diego Comic-Con. And only San Diego Comic-Con is the correct answer.
Okay, well, that's a really terrible answer. It's crowded, it's hot, it's sweaty, it's a lot of standing in lines.
So one time a year? And
it's only once a year. No, thank you. All right, so Bachelorette number 2. Okay, so we are going to the movies this weekend for our date. What one movie are we going to go see?
All right, well, there could only be one movie that we could pick to go and see. I would like to go and see something nerd-related. Maybe we could go see a film like Dark Phoenix or something like Spider-Man. I'd love to talk about it on any show you'd welcome me on. If you want to have me on Multiplex Loves Movies, if you want to have me on any other trivia thing, I could throw you a trivia thing. That'd be great. But Plex Celsior, and have a great night.
Okay. Bachelorette number 3.
Terrible.
Number 3. No, I think I got who you are.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Because I'm terrible at impressions.
All right. Bachelorette number 3. Also, you never fucking answered my question, Bachelorette number 2. So same question, Bachelorette number 3. Look, I'm gonna take you to watch a movie that my client loves so much. I think I'm going to answer my question that my client would easily say. So I'm gonna take you to watch How to Train Your Dragons: The Hidden World. I know it's no longer on theaters, but don't worry. I have ways. My client loves the How to Train Your Dragon franchise, and we are going to make that movie experience perfect. My client will come and he'll just talk about the movie. He'll never make it a strength of his. I always tell him to make it a strength. But don't worry. My client will get smarter because he is in my faction. So yeah, How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. Okay.
Are me and Eli the same person?
That's my question. Are you guys the same person, or is he doing an impression of someone else?
You can just continue this, but I think he's trying for something else. But he is too nice just to get somebody.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is as well.
Okay. All right. Well, Bachelor number 1, back to you.
Yes, right here.
You are making me a home cooked meal. What are you making me?
Mother.
I did it. I trapped you, Cody. How do you feel?
Well, Mr. Kaleb Koho, that is a really great question. A super great question, some would say. If I was to give you, let me think here for a second. All right, here's my answer. So if I was to give you if I were to make you a meal at home, I would give you one of the greatest meals of all time. That is craft dinner. You cannot go wrong with craft dinner. It is simple. It is like Man of Steel. It is simple and a great meal. All you need is water, cheese powder, and macaroni, and butter. Lots and lots of butter. That is what I would do to give you the greatest meal of your life. Once again, thank you.
Minus 10 points. You never worked in candy ass or laying the smack down on said candy ass. So impression minus 10. Or smell or some reference to The Rock or WWE. Nothing from you. So Bachelorette number 2. We're gonna take this one. We're gonna take this to the bank, and so I know for sure who your
What are you, Obama?
We're gonna make sure that I know.
We're gonna take this to the bank.
Right here.
Right here. Raptor Master right here. Sorry. I love that promo. I love that promo so much. It's so fun. Okay. So.
I'm not touching that one.
Yep. Bachelorette number 2. Better fandom category: DreamWorks Animation or Fandom Oscars.
Let me tell you something. When I was gifted this faction, I wanted the best category ever for the best movies, and that's why it is always going to be DreamWorks. Tim and Robert, they're beatable, and I will take them down. They're just people. No matter how I have to get there, I will do it. Look into my eyes. I will do it.
You can't even finish the line. I love it. I can do it. Beautiful. All right. So we need to figure out which of the 2 people I think Bachelorette number 3 is. So I'm going to ask you, who is the greatest fandom singles player of all time?
Well, obviously, I'm going to say my client, Robert Parker, of course. But also, my new client, Nico Rigoli, we're going to train him as hard as we can. Even though I'm constantly wondering why he's still with that idiot Chris Doman. I'm going to tell him not to be a part of that team anymore. And I really don't know why he's still considering, like, oh, let's still have this faction with me. We can be a faction within a faction. I don't understand. But
cut him off. Cut him off.
All right, cut him off. I got it. All right,
there we go.
Bachelorette number 1 is quite obviously the former hunter, now the quote Ryan Parmesan. And Bachelorette number 2 is quite obviously the walking motivational poster, Nico Rigoli. And the third is Cody Newberry recruiting Nico Rigoli into his faction.
Yeah.
How dare you spread this propaganda bullshit on this channel?
Everybody, that has been the after show. I think unless we want to keep.
Yeah, that's about it. We've almost hit the 2 hour mark.
About it. Thank you for joining us. This was a interesting episode of the show. Thank you.
We burned so many bridges tonight.
We did. We pissed off Brooklyn. We made Cody upset with Eli's impressions. Cody might be a very believable 40-year-old woman. Who knows? Everybody,
we know that Kaleb Koho can play weird, sick beats in the middle of someone's heated discussion about video games.
Be sure to hit like and subscribe and all that stuff. Anybody else have anything they want to say?
Drive safely.
Nah. I think
Down with the bitches and hoes.